Hi guys, have a great day from Belle's diary. The previous day, the OceanGate Titan, a submarine that went to explore the sinking site of the Titanic, had an accident, and all the people on board were killed. It has been officially informed and discovered that this plane exploded due to technical errors in the deep sea. If so, why did we not find the remains of the bodies of the 5 people who traveled in this submarine? Not only that, but why were the body parts of more than 1,000 people who died when the ship sank in connection with the Titanic not included in the later explorations? Today, we are talking about all these things, a topic full of curiosity. That's why we invite you to stay till the last second of this video with Belle's diary. The Titanic sank on April 15, 1912. However, the wreckage of this ship was found after 70 years. That is in 1985. 111 years have passed since this accident. Even today, there are many secrets that have not been revealed in this regard. That's why the interest of scientists and explorers to explore it has not decreased even a little. In order to get answers to these questions, some very good observations have to be made about the needs of the ship. But even now, it is not easy to reach the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, where the Titanic is lying. Where the parts of the Titanic are, the depth of the sea is about 3,800 meters. The place where this ship sank is located close to Newfoundland and the area called Labrador in Canada. However, now the parts of the Titanic are falling apart and decaying. Due to the salinity of the seawater, the ship is going to completely decay in the near future. However, from the expeditions that have been carried out from time to time, many valuable and dear things have been found on the Titanic. Goods of such and such unmentioned categories like wine bottles and shoes have been found so far. Approximately 1,160 people who traveled there with the Titanic boat have perished with the boat. This is a huge figure, but so far we have not found any bones of any of these people. How did this happen? This incident has been researched for many years. At first, it was very difficult to find an answer to this. Now, scientists have found the exact reason for this. You know the fact that the human body is made of bones, flesh, and blood vessels. To put it more scientifically, this human body is made of organic matter. Meanwhile, there are things like teeth and bones that have a lot of calcium. It takes a long time for this structure to decompose, which is stronger than normal. Even in normal environmental conditions, the meat part is digested very quickly, but things like teeth and bones can take hundreds of years to be digested. However, the environmental conditions where the Titanic sunk in the sea and finally stopped after the accident are very different from the normal environmental conditions. Availability in this place is very high, and the sunlight will not fall in any way, and the water pressure is very high. So the difference in these factors affects the decomposition of the dead body in several ways. First, the low sunlight and the low ambient temperature slow down the digestion of the dead body. Microbial activity is very low in sunless areas at temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius. Dead bodies are not digested in this kind of environment. If so, how were the bodies of the Titanic digested? The reason for this is the high pressure and the salinity of the seawater. Alkaline seawater will cause things to rot very quickly. If you remember, the air conditioners installed in the coastal provinces, such as external monocars, rot very quickly. This phenomenon affects dead bodies. The Titanic was found 73 years after it was wrecked. Scientists say that with the current environmental conditions, not only the flesh of a dead body, but even the teeth and bones can be completely digested. But inside the Titanic, there may be dead bodies in places where this high pressure and low impact are present. For example, several people were in the engine room of the ship when the ship sank, but no sign of any of those people was found back in 1985. But the reason for this is not the effect of lava and water pressure. There is a lot of marine life in the area where the Titanic sank. Large carnivorous creatures like sharks are also present in this region. They have eaten these bodies over time. Especially because of the alkalinity of the water, parts of the flesh can be removed from the human body, so sea creatures can easily eat the meat that escapes like that. Due to these reasons, it is not surprising that the Titanic ship had no human remains after 73 years of being in an accident, if it could not have been. The problem of the dead bodies of the Titanic is solved that way. When that happened, we also have the problem of why no body part of the 5 people in the Ocean Gate submarine that had an accident a few days ago has been found yet. Will we be able to find the dead bodies? Is it really worth bothering to find them? What happens to a human body inside a submarine when it explodes? As we said earlier, the majority of the human body is made up of meat. Similarly, there are air-filled chambers inside the body. A human body is normally designed to withstand a pressure of 1 global unit of air. A global unit of air is usually the pressure exerted on our bodies by the Earth's surface atmosphere. The pressure caused by the current depth of the Titanic ship is about 400 times the atmospheric pressure on the surface of the Earth. That is why the condition of a submarine traveling to such a depth and the strength of the raw materials are extremely important. In other words, a submarine that goes to such a depth must have the ability to withstand such a large pressure. The Titan submarine did not have this capability. So in this way, because of the water pressure, it happens very quickly. If we talk about the Titan submarine, it takes less than 30 milliseconds for this to happen. Sometimes that time can be less than a nanosecond. This is why no one who traveled inside may have understood that this incident is happening. Now let's see what happened to the bodies. The first thing is that these residues have a cooking effect. There is a big air bubble inside this submarine. If the submarine's wall collapses, this bubble will contract due to the surrounding pressure. That's why the air in this bubble gets warm. If we say how hot it gets, it can reach a value higher than the temperature of our sun in an instant. That means a temperature of about 10,000 Fahrenheit. There is no way a body can exist at this temperature. Turns into a gel in an instant. So you can understand that planning expeditions to find the bodies and remains of all the people who actually traveled on the Titan submarine is useless. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more exciting content and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Follow us on social media for exclusive updates. See you next time.